Hello YouTube. Let me tell you about an enigma from the Crimea. Copper bullets that were found in a 70 million year old stone. In Sevastopol, workers at a limestone quarry in Inkerman discovered bullet-like metal objects in a 70 million year old limestone layer. Inkerman is a city in the Crimean Peninsula. It is de facto within the federal city of Sevastopol within the Russian Federation, but de jure within Ukraine. It lies 5 kilometers or 3 miles east of Sevastopol at the mouth of the Chorная River, which flows into Sevastopol inland. The name Inkerman is said to mean cave fortress in Turkish. This area has been inhabited since ancient times. Well, Российская газета newspaper wrote about this find back in 2019, and still there is no explanation. As the head of the business enterprise told journalists from the Russian newspaper about it, according to him, the stone is being mined at a depth of about 100 meters underground. There, a block was cut out, inside of which mysterious artifacts were found. Here's what Sergei Chumak, director of Inkerman company, said. We cut limestone blocks into pieces for the production of architectural decor. And today, when we cut the block, we saw metal. This is clearly a man-made product made of metal, processed by man, like the tip of an arrow or a bullet. Small fragments, presumably made of wood, were also found nearby. We carefully removed all this from the block and did not touch it again. The two objects are shaped like bullets, slightly flattened and curved in a crescent shape. The metal is similar in appearance to copper. At the same time, it can be seen that they grew, so to say, into limestone and underwent oxidation and did not get there today as a result of mechanical action. The geological age of the limestone is 70 to 80 million years. Hence our surprise, said the director. I have been mining limestone for 30 years, and this is the first time I have seen this. During the dissolution of the blocks, rurcla, fossilized mollusks, came across more than once. There were also traces of meteorites, but they looked different, like rusty, half-decayed blotches of metal. And the whole metal products were caught for the first time. The enterprise wanted to ask scientists from the Taurida Chersonesos and the Specialized Mining Institute to determine the origin of the objects found and find out how they got into the limestone layers. Even if we assume that these are bullets, it remains a mystery how they could have ended up inside a stone that is more than 70 million years old, asked Chumak. While white Inkerman limestone has been known since the time of Chersonesos, that's the ancient Greek settlement there. The stone was used not only for the construction of the ancient polis or city, but also sent by sea to Rome, Constantinople. It also was used for the construction of many buildings in Sevastopol. In 1944, a mining enterprise was re-established at the Inkerman limestone deposit. First, limestone was carved in a quarry near Kalamita Fortress and the cave monastery, which was then flooded. Since 1962, the development of the second quarry in the neighborhood began. Its depth now reaches 100 meters. Well, let me tell you a little bit more. The uniformity, solidity, and softness of Inkerman limestones made it possible in ancient times to extract it without special tricks. The stone billet in the mountain range was cut down with a narrow spade and then torn from the sole with metal wedges. The cut block was pushed to the edge of the quarry ledge and, holding it with ropes, lowered along the guide logs. The unique construction and architectural properties of mossy limestone in the strip from Sevastopol to the Alma-Bodrog interfluvi, that means an area of higher ground between two rivers in the same drainage system, near Simferopol, predetermined the appearance of medieval cave towns and monasteries in this section of the inner ridge of the Crimean mountains. You can say this: where there are no mossy limestones, there are no cave towns. Here's just one mystery from the Crimea, but there is so much more that I need to tell you about. I mean, I was in Crimea decades ago in my youth, but mysteries, interesting finds are found almost continuously, and there is not much we know of them because not everybody investigates them. Plus, there is war at hand right now overall in the area, but there is much more about Crimea that I really want to share based on my notes and research, and I will. If you like my research, please kindly support me through the links you'll find in the description to this video so I can bring you more videos about Eurasia, its mysteries, its enigmas, and also areas outside of Eurasia. Thank you very much for your attention to my work.